I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks news update brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com and sponsored by Yacht Club Power Sports.
And today we're going to be talking about a local woman who was injured by a parade float a couple weeks ago.
A majestic mess may be looking better in Sunrise Beach.
A Stover pastor is sentenced to prison.
And a new barbecue place in town.
All that and more after we take a look at the events coming to the lake this weekend that you won't want to miss, right?
On Saturday, you can watch or compete in the premier gravel road race in central Missouri. The Ozark Gravel Road Epic Race, or OGRE, is a 150-mile bicycle race said to be one of the most beautiful and challenging races of its kind. The start and finish line is at Crybaby Campground near Lake Ozark. That starts at 6 o'clock a.m. on Saturday and won't end until midnight. You will be able to enjoy food trucks, fire pits, a live band, and there will be games and activities for the whole family.
Here's some good news. The city of Osage Beach is accepting yard waste from residents this weekend. They're taking material as small as grass trimmings and as big as trees, but the waste has to be from your property. You can drop it off at the Osage Beach City Park on Hatchery Road from Thursday, April 28th through Monday, May 2nd, sunrise to sunset. The drop-off location will be at the back of the park, so just kind of follow the signs.
Casa de Local Winery in Camdenton is hosting a big concert this weekend. On Saturday, Old Southern Moonshine Revival will play at 7 p.m. The group plays high-energy country music, and it's the perfect soundtrack for a night in the Ozarks with a glass of wine in hand. General admission tickets are $10 apiece.
Saturday, the Camden County Museum is holding a benefit auction, and Thomas Bradford will be the auctioneer for that event. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning. The money raised will help with restoring some windows and doors in the old building.
Do you know some kids with Major League talents? Scott Major League Baseball Pitch Hit and Run series is happening this Saturday. In case you haven't heard of it, this is a free skills event that gives boys and girls the opportunity to compete locally, but they've got a shot at making it to team championship events at all 30 Major League ballparks and the national finals at the All-Star Game. The first round is from 9 to 3 at the Camdenton City Ballpark on Saturday, so be sure to bring your kids out there and tell them to swing for the fences.
The Osage Beach Senior Center is getting all dressed up this weekend for the second annual Women's Luncheon, Purse Auction, and Fashion Show. That is from 12 to 5 at the Osage Beach Senior Center. There will be a luncheon with food and beverages available so you can eat while you sample the new styles from various local businesses.
Well, that's just a taste of what's going on at the lake this weekend. You can go to LakeExpo.com for a complete list of the events. Coming up, find out what a jury had to say about a local pastor, and we've got the story of a local woman who is dancing her way through a long life. That and much more after a word from Yacht Club Power Sports.
Yacht Club Power Sports has expanded to ensure you have fun on both land and water, on the trails and on the road with Can-Am, Kawasaki, Victory Motorcycles, Arctic Cat, and Polaris, which introduces the 2015 Slingshot. On the water as the world's #1 Sea-Doo dealer, and are proud to introduce the Supra and Moomba boat lines to the YC Power Sports family. Look for our new showroom this summer off Formula Way in Osage Beach, and you can find us off Highway 63 in Columbia. Yacht Club Power Sports, where the fun begins and never ends.
What's been happening at the lake? Well, here's a look at some of the most popular stories from last week. Deerberg's Market in Osage Beach has opened a new full-service restaurant. It's called Bob's Barbecue Restaurant and Bar. It's serving their signature apple and cherrywood smoked barbecue. And your meal comes with a view as you enjoy their grub on the Lakeview Terrace. The new restaurant showcases their Ozark baby back ribs smoked right there at the store. Restaurant manager Chris Coulter says that is the real deal. Their meat is authentic smokehouse barbecue, slow smoked twice a day. No shortcuts. Check them out. I think they're named it after me because I'm going to be their best customer. Get it, Bob's Barbecue? Okay.
It's been a long time coming, but the unfinished and abandoned Majestic Point condominium development may actually be completed. The owners of the property have cleared the legal hurdles and say they plan to finish the project. Just a bit of background on the property. Majestic Point condominium on mile marker 12 in Sunrise Beach was not just scaled back. It was abandoned, foreclosed upon, and sold to St. Louis developers to finish. Now that many years of legal hurdles have been cleared, Jack Morris and other St. Louis developers presented their vision to the Camden County Commissioners. Their plans focus on creating a quality of life project, which includes green spaces and a community gathering area. If the things go as planned, the eyesore, known to some boaters as the Beirut Hilton, could finally measure up to its given name and make a majestic point about life at the lake.
A Camdenton woman is recovering after being seriously injured during the Dogwood Parade a couple of weeks ago. 67-year-old Susan Hammond was trying to set a child on a parade float trailer when it began moving and it ran over her leg. Bystanders heard a woman scream and a person shouted to the driver to back up. Hammond later said she didn't know she had been so close to the trailer then and until it started moving. Parade was temporarily delayed to allow emergency personnel to respond, and according to a GoFundMe page, Hammond had surgery on the leg and will be unable to walk for about 2 months. That's especially tough, listen to this, because she runs the Xanadu Dance Studio down in Camdenton. If you want to lend a hand or a leg, search for Sue Hammond at GoFundMe.com.
A Stover pastor will spend 4 years in prison after accepting a plea deal in the final hour of his statutory rape and statutory sodomy trial. Last Tuesday, the jury deliberated for several hours at the Laclede County Courthouse before announcing they had a verdict at around 11 p.m. Travis Smith then took the state's deal. With it, Smith pleaded guilty to 4 other counts involving statutory rape of another victim in 1998 and 1999. If he hadn't taken the deal, a guilty verdict would have meant 4 to 14 years in prison. But now he won't have the chance at parole. Smith will also be required to go through the state sex offender program and will be listed on the state sex offender registry for the rest of his life.
Morgan County deputies and the Missouri State Highway Patrol used eyes in the sky to locate a man on April 16th. In the early morning, the Sheriff's Department requested help from the patrol's aircraft division. A suicidal male had threatened to harm himself and then fled into the woods area near Idle Acres Road and Missouri Route O. Pilots searched the area where officers heard 3 gunshots, and the aircraft's thermal imaging device helped finally to locate the suspect. Troopers on hand were directed to his location. He was taken into protective custody and was uninjured.
Well, we've been waiting for the Ozark Amphitheater to announce their big surprise performer for the summer, and they finally did last week. Ted Nugent will headline as the outdoor theater in Camdenton on August 12th. Tickets went on sale last week, and while some areas have sold out, general admission tickets and pit tickets are still available, and they start at $25. Check out ozarksamp.com for tickets. Nugent's career spans 5 decades of multi-platinum hits, including Cat Scratch Fever, Stranglehold, and Dog Eat Dog. And the list goes on. He's known worldwide for his blistering guitar solos and fantastic live performances. For more info, visit tednugent.com.
Listen to this. A Lake area woman recently danced her way to 103, and no, she doesn't have a fever. Lily Parman turned 103 years old April 15th. Her secret? Surprise, surprise, she eats right and exercises. And what would be her favorite exercise? Why, that would be dancing. She's a member of the Lake of the Ozarks Swing Dance Club and the Lake Area Dance Association. Up until recently, she also led weekly dances at the Camdenton Senior Center. Lily says dancing is what keeps her going. The Community Christian Church in Camdenton hosted her birthday party in conjunction with the Lake Area Dance Association's monthly dance. There were 75 people there, and she reportedly got a hug from every one of them. And when she's not tearing it up on the dance floor, Lily enjoys reading, doing jigsaw puzzles, and watching the Andy Griffith Show, okay? She eats a lot of vegetables, loves Jack LaLanne's Mean Green Soup, and she makes sure to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. That's not a bad idea. Congratulations, Lily. You are definitely an inspiration to all of us to keep moving.
Well, that's the lake in a nutshell. I'm Ashley Kyle, and this has been your Lake of the Ozarks News Update. Thanks for watching us on Como Connect Channel 90, and watch anytime on mylaketv.com. And now we're back on Charter Channel 197.
Right, and remember to connect with us on Facebook and Twitter at MyLakeTV, and you can check out our Instagram page at @my_LakeTV. And for Ashley Kyle and for everybody in the newsroom here at Lake TV, have a great day.